our main speaker today has been with us for 10 years. He comes to Serbian Day annually, and we love to have him among us. He is a Canadian military man who served with the Blue Berets in Krajina, who witnessed and wrote about what happened to the Serbs, whose books Enoch and Uncivil War made him known to the world. He was the first Canadian journalist to go into Kosovo during the 1999 bombing, who has appeared before Canadian and U.S. committees, who almost lost his life in Iraq, and who continues to write about the real Kosovo in Canadian papers. He has been here so many times, he speaks Serbian quite well. Please welcome our dear friend, Scott Taylor.
Na Niagaru na srpski piknik već je 10 godina. I svaki godine vam obećavam da ću da naučim više srpski. Prošle godine sam održao obećanje i ceo govor je bio na srpskom. I ove godine sam bio spreman da uradim to isto. Ali čim sam čuo da je general Mackenzie počasni gost, ja sam bio običan vojnik. Zbog njega i u njegovu čast današnji govor će biti na engleskom. This has been a difficult year for Serbs, and some developments in the Balkans which have left everybody very much upset. I've been asked on several occasions to come out and speak at various rallies about the independence of Kosovo. And in the beginning I was very reluctant to just accept, because of course if you're a journalist reporting from the Balkans, you need to be objective. People don't need to question your objectivity. And then I realized that in all the times that I've given speeches, the Serbs have never asked me to speak for them, they've asked me to speak to them, and all they wanted to hear was the truth. That truth I've been reporting since 1991, since the breakup, and that truth is that the Serbs were also victims. And this was so particularly in 1999, when I went into Belgrade in Kosovo and was there as a witness to what NATO bombs were doing to the Serbian people. Now, I've been back many times since to Kosovo, and I was just there again in April, after the so-called unilateral Declaration of Independence. And the reason I went back was to prove to myself, if no one else, that this Declaration of Independence is completely meaningless. And it was true. The fact is, Kosovo is not independent in any way. Economically, Kosovo would not exist without foreign aid being pumped into it. Now, anybody who remembers Yugoslavia remembers that people there, the republics, all paid the Kosovo tax. Now the international community is paying to keep this area afloat. Unemployment is about 50%, and of the percentage that's working, more than half of them are working for the foreign troops or the foreign international observers that remain in the country. So basically, if they leave, it's 75% unemployment. Again, the fact that there is 17,000 international troops in Kosovo means it's not militarily independent. And those troops are there to protect the Serbs from the violence we know is going to happen again, and has been happening since 1999, victimizing the Serbs in Kosovo. We saw it in 2004 when they had a 3-day pogrom and the international community could not protect the Serbs. The crime in Kosovo is through the roof. It is the prostitute capital of the world and the drug capital of the world. This is despite the fact that the UN police are there, and of course the unsolved murder capital of the world. Of the 900 Serbs that have disappeared, they haven't managed to catch and convict a single Albanian of those crimes since 1999. Things like the flag. They designed their own Kosovo flag, but nobody flies it. The Albanians, I hate to admit to this audience, are the most honest people in the whole equation. They don't make any bones about the fact that they've created Greater Albania. They fly the Albanian flag. They've been flying it since 1999. And even though they have their own flag, on military bases, they fly the Albanian flag above their new flag. So they are not trying to deceive anybody. It's the world that's trying to deceive itself. Now, all of these facts are known. The international community that's there, that's witnessing it. And I'm going to keep today's speech very short by closing with the remarks that while America may have changed the spelling on a few maps of the world from Kosovo to Kosova, they can never steal what will always be in the hearts of Serbs. And that is Kosovo is Serbia.